I'm sure by now most of you have seen the news about Buddyfight. It's been cancelled. It's pretty shit, I'm not gonna lie. I've chosen to film this next to my cabinet here, not to flex or anything, but because I kind of just wanted to talk about what this means for the channel and what this means to me personally. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, it's just a game. I'm not really getting worked up or anything about that. It's more about the community and what that game enabled. So, firstly, I'll start off by saying, obviously, there will be less Buddyfight content. Obviously, the game has been cancelled. Will there be more Buddyfight content? Yes, there will be. How much more? Well, I don't know. I don't have a concrete plan, but I do know that there are some videos I would very much like to film. So those include box opening of the final set, which is Ragnarok, which is Buddy Ragnarok, which is pretty appropriate because it's the last set and Ragnarok is obviously the end of the world. So well played, Bushy. I definitely want to film a vlog or something for the final Springfest. I strongly believe we will be getting a Springfest season. I think it would be very, very strange if we didn't. And I think they want to give the game some kind of send-off, so I hope that we get something like that. I do strongly believe that we will. So those videos are coming as a bare minimum. There will be set reviews for the final sets. I'm confident I'll do those, but I don't know if they'll happen for a little while. It's difficult to motivate myself when there's no competitive aspect whatsoever for the entirety of this year. Basically, the earliest is kind of going to be, March, April next year, is when we'll get a Springfest potentially. Losing BCS was definitely a blow. Now, in terms of what this means to me personally, Buddyfight's a game I've been playing since it came out, so it's been 6 years now, and it's been a bumpy ride. I'm certainly not going to pretend the game is perfect, but there was a lot of good there, and I think that primarily the people I met playing this game have been phenomenal. Like, there's far too many to shout out, like so many people, but it's everyone from my locals to people I'd only met at national events, but like amazing international people, to the people I met at Worlds, all these people from different countries. Pretty much bar none, I've had positive experiences with all of them. Obviously there are a few bad apples, but we'll ignore them. So by and large, this has been 6 years that has shaped my friendship group quite a lot. A big portion of my friendship group comes from this game, and certainly Bushy games in general. So yeah, losing that constant year on year, get to see these people multiple times a year, we know we're all going to be there, definitely sucks. But it's obviously not the end. I know I'm going to see these people elsewhere. It's we're still going to be playing card games. We're probably going to be playing the same ones, and if not, we'll make the effort to see each other. It's not as if the end of Buddyfight is the end of that. Now, I'm sort of struggling what to say here, because it does really suck. For the channel, as I'm sure you've seen, I've been doing a lot of Zenonzard content, and that is going to be pretty much all I do for the next month at least, because that's all I'm really having fun with as far as card games go, which is kind of depressing. I've tried pretty much every card game under the sun at this point, and at the moment the only one I'm really enjoying is Zenonzard. It's a great game, but there is hope for physical TCGs, because as you can see, right, like I clearly enjoy physical TCGs and I like being competitive at them, so it's not something I want to cut out of my life. I assume some of you will have seen the new channel banner that I updated, and it features Zenonzard and a game you might not recognise. That game is Kizuna, and that is Bushiroad's new project. I believe it is Dominator. To be fair, we haven't had it confirmed yet, but I believe it is Dominator. And this is going to be the project that has been created by the same dude who made Buddyfight, and from the bits and pieces we've seen, it's looking really good. I'm really excited for it. I have high hopes, and as long as they don't do something really stupid, like have Kizuna and Buddyfight be on the same day for those Spring Fests, I'm really looking forward to competing in both. So 100%, I'm going to be all in on Dominator or Bonds or whatever, Kizuna, like whatever it's called. I'm all in on that. I will be playing that. Expect a lot of content for that. I think that covers the majority of the people who subscribe to this channel. Zenonzard players, basically, you know, that's about half of you who've subscribed very recently. Don't worry, very little's changing. No issue for you guys. Buddyfight players, obviously, it sucks. The content's going to be very dry. But I hope, you know, you can find a reason to stick around, maybe get involved in Zenonzard. It's a really good game, or at least you'll hang around for as long as these uploads last, or at least to wait for Kizuna. Prospective Dominator, Kizuna players, whatever. I mean, you guys have been waiting for a while. And that covers almost everyone. One group left, and that is the Vanguard 0 players. I'm going to be very frank and very candid. I am not enjoying 0. It's, in my mind, not. Currently, it's just not interactive. It's not fun. It's a huge amount of luck. It's just, you know, I got MLB. It's not as if I don't have the best deck. I have the best deck. I have the best deck fully built. I've crafted everything I was missing for it from that pack opening, and I just don't like it. I just don't enjoy playing it, and that's, you know, really shit. I don't know why. I'm gonna stick with the game, leaving it on auto farming and stuff. Oh, dearie me, for at least the foreseeable future, until the game syncs up with JP, which I'm sure it will, and until we find some news. Perhaps, you know, if they will run tournaments for 0 that I can potentially get to Worlds or something for, then I'll start taking the game a lot more seriously than I currently do, and, you know, probably grinding it out. But, you know, the skill cap seems very low for 0. It really does not seem very high. It just doesn't interest me on an intellectual level, which I know sounds really condescending, and I'm not saying you can't have fun with the game. Like, you can definitely have fun. I had a lot of fun with it when it first came out. But a lot of that fun for me was tied to nostalgia, and the nostalgia barrel is kind of run dry, and whatever nostalgia I have left for these old games is going to Buddyfight at the moment, because I want to get boxes of the final set. I've got a huge amount of nostalgia for Buddyfight, a lot more than Vanguard, to be honest, because I've been playing Buddyfight for much longer. Well, no, I played Vanguard for longer, but I've cared about Buddyfight for longer, I guess is more accurate. So, if you subscribe just for 0, I think you might be a bit disappointed, because really it's just going to be pack openings, and like once every few months, pretty much, whenever a set comes out that interests me. So that's that. And finally, I'm recording this in a little bit advance, but I should have hit 300 subscribers by the time this. I was like 5 away or something, so I should have hit 300 subscribers by the time this goes out. And thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. The goal, my goal for this summer is to hit 1,000. If I can get 1,000 over this summer, then I can start monetizing the channel, and then I can, you know, hopefully start to get some sort of decent income here, and then I'll be able to really improve the quality of the Zenonzard content as a first focus, because I'll be able to whale, and I'll be able to showcase a huge amount more decks, and I've, you know, basically just have guaranteed daily uploads for you guys, because daily uploads to Zenonzard will be happening for the foreseeable future. I don't see it not happening until at least the end of July. I know I've got a lot of videos queued up, I've got a lot of ideas, so I'm not too worried about that, but yeah, hopefully by the end of July we can hit that 1,000. That'd be really great. But yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, I know this is possibly a little bit of a depressing video, just talking about Buddyfight, but yeah, you know, all good things must come to an end. And I will say, one project which I'm working on already is a sort of retrospective for Buddyfight, and kind of an analysis of why it was good and what went wrong, and how we ended up where we ended up. I think you'll find it really interesting. I'm going to put a lot of effort into it. It's going to be something I'm going to be working on for a while, so don't expect it anytime soon, especially with Zenonzard taking up a huge amount of my time. But do expect it at some point this year, and I think you'll really enjoy it. I think it's shaping to be a very ambitious. It's definitely my most ambitious video. Maybe not ambitious for like some of the bigger creators here, but it's on YouTube, but it's going to be a big one. So yeah, that's the end of this update video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, please you know, like the video, subscribe, share this channel. Let's get to 1K, and drop an F in chat for Buddyfight. And yeah, alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.